Hey guys, this is me, Jeremy, and this is a little tutorial about what to do when there's missing photos in your project in the PhotobooksRus desktop software. Now, this is something that only really affects the software on your computer because the cause of it is files being either renamed, uh, moved into a different location, or sometimes the folder that contains those files is moved or renamed. Any of those things will cause an issue where the software can't find the files. The important thing to remember with the PhotobooksRus software is that it doesn't know uh, where the files are if you move them, and it's set up so that it just kind of creates a link between the where the files are and uh, and where it puts them in the project. It doesn't make a copy. It doesn't import them in the way that you might think that they are. So the simplest thing to do is just to put all of the files for a particular project that you know you're going to use into one folder and keep it on your desktop. Uh, but obviously things happen sometimes. So we're going to show you how to get around that. So first of all, I guess I need to create that problem. So what I'll do is I'm just going to jump into the folder that contains the photos in this project. There they are. And I'm just going to pick one at random, and this one's called Family and Car, and we're just going to change the name of that to Car Family. Now, the image itself hasn't changed, but the file name has. So when we go back to the software, uh-oh, missing picture. Now, the simplest way to get around this, if it's inside the project, is simply to right-click on that and hit Find Picture, select the correct picture there, and then hit Select. It'll ask you if you'd like to replace that, and of course, yeah, you do, you want to replace it. So you just hit Yes, and that's all good. Now that's if it's while you're working on the project, which doesn't happen that often. More often what happens is this. We'll just close that without saving, and then open it up again. This is what most people see. The following images are missing. All of these images. Uh-oh. So what we'll do is we'll hit Find Pictures, and my goodness, they're all missing. The reason they're all missing is because the folder that these images were located in um, has changed names. This one is looking for a folder called the fam slash throwing baby, and all of the other files are exactly the same. So what we can do is we can select that one, hit Update, and here's the folder. It's now called My Family. So what we'll do is we'll just select that first file, and I'm just making sure that I'm selecting the one that's highlighted there. Throwing baby, definitely the right file, looks the same. If you're not 100% sure, it's worth double checking because you can't undo this once you do it, but we know we're doing the right thing here, so we'll hit select. Are you sure you wish to update the picture box with this picture? Yes. There are other missing pictures that appear to be located in this folder. Do you wish to update the picture boxes for these pictures as well? Yes, I do. Now, I do because I know that that's the right folder. But if you're not 100% sure, it's always worth double checking. Obviously, that can take some time, but it's always best to check. Uh, yes, we want to do that, so we'll hit yes. Still one missing, family and car. Now that's because I renamed it earlier. So what we'll do is we'll just select that again. We'll hit update, and we now know that that one's called car family, so we'll select that as well and hit select. I seem to have selected a different picture. Well, that's because the file name has changed. But that's okay. We can hit yes. All black means all good. And then we just hit continue, and the project itself will open up with the files there in the library where they ought to be and on the layout the way that they are. Now, obviously, with a project with hundreds of pages in it, this could take some time. This is why PhotobooksRus generally recommend the best way to go about this is to make sure that all the files that you need are in one folder on your desktop and they stay in that one location. Um, if you're using a Mac, we recommend the same thing, and to ensure that that folder isn't included or searched by iPhoto. Because what happens with iPhoto sometimes is it will rename and move files and folders to keep them organized for you, which is an awesome, cool thing, but it really, really, really messes with the software. Um, anyway, guys, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. That's how you replace missing files and make sure that your photos are in your project. That's all there is to it. Thanks, guys. Bye.